Hey guys, my name is Phoenix and welcome to learn how to draw faces. So quick review of the supplies here. So here I'm just using a lead holder with an HB pencil, a kneaded eraser, and the sharpener for this holder. So for this face, what we will do is just start out with some basic lines here just to get the ideas flowing. So here you'll see in the previous lessons I just started out with a ball, so here I kind of like drew a line first just to get some of the ideas going. Right, so here this allows me to put the basic structure of the design for this face, and here we'll just do a neck over here, kind of like so. Okay, so once I have the basic design down, I'm just going to come here with the eraser and erase away some of these lines over here. Okay, so now I can start to just put in here is where basically the eyes are going to be situated here. So here we can just pretty much approximate as to where the eyes are going to be laid out, and this is where the nose is going to be. Okay, so once we have some of these concepts, so here you'll see that I'm just building the drawing in phases. So once I have some of these details down, basically I'll just erase a little bit here. Now you can't see some of these lines on camera, but they're very light. So here I'll start to put in some of these lines here to define the eye. Here I'm just going to be a little sketchy basically on a lot of these ideas here. So for this nose, we'll define it like so, and here for the other eye we'll put it in like this. And for the eyebrows, just going to put them like so here. Just get a general basic idea of where some of these lines are going to be. So here we can now erase the outline here of the face, and I'll start to define how these lines are going to go. Right, so here you'll see I'm just keeping the drawing very clear. That's something you notice in the lessons. The drawing is kept pretty clean as to how we go about putting these ideas. So here we can just start to put some lines here as to how the hair will be put, and we'll come back, and then when we go through the rendering process, we'll define the hair. So here, let's define the ear here. Okay, so once I have this, here I can now define the lips. I'm just being sketchy here. When I go through the next process, which is really just rendering, this is where all the features are really going to get defined. So here, let's say we'll put this lines in here like so. Give her the pupils for the eyes, and here she'll be wearing kind of like this dress over here, like so. Okay, so basically that's all I really have to do. Is once I have the lines down, now I'll go through the rendering process. One thing here is that we can also define the teeth. Okay, so now when we go through the rendering process is where the features will really stand out, and that's what we'll do next. So when I come back, you'll see this whole thing rendered, but here you can see, using that knowledge that you have from the Structure of Man course, as to how quickly you can put faces together, because you know how the muscle is laid out on the skull and how to put the skull together correctly. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson.